Wake up, because this is
Wake Up and Go
So Wake Me Up When It's All Over.
with Div and Joe.
I love the morning show.
They keep it fun in the morning.
All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Okay, Joe, I've got a challenge for you.
Challenge me.
Okay, replicate the yawn at the top of this intro. No?
You replicate it.
No, I can't do it. It sounds like you. That's why I asked you to do it.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, I'm not awake yet. Anyway, it's National Pumpkin Day. Happy National Pumpkin Day. Moving on.
We'll try this again tomorrow. And also, we got Seal It with a Kiss coming up right up. You keep it locked into Kiss 92.
All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. And I have a funny question for you guys.
Yes.
If you had to go back in time to one moment in your childhood, what moment would that be?
And change it or just
No.
revisit it?
Just to revisit.
Huh.
Do you have a specific point that just jumps out to you, Irene?
Yeah, I'll definitely go back to the old school jetty where my dad used to bring me to crab. To actually, I don't know, what do you call it? Crabbing?
Crabbing,
Do
yeah,
crabbing?
yeah, crabbing, yeah, that's
Right.
right. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's I can already picture it, you know?
Yeah.
That's lovely. What about you, Joe?
I'm just remembering how me and my sister would always do the same pose in our pictures at the playground at Ang Mo Kio, and we would hold our palms together and we would clasp them into one united fist and we put them under our chin and we'll tilt our chin to the left side. And if I
see.
could go back, I would change those poses.
Celeste?
When I think back about like my worry-free days, I think of the days when my granddad would pick me up from school,
Aw.
and then we'd walk home together, and on the way we'll pick up ice cream from like the
Aw.
mama shop. That to me is
Yeah.
like the perfect worry-free world, you know?
Actually, that's a really local
Yeah.
memory as well, right?
Yeah.
That's very nice. At the mama shop, you pick up the ice cream from the walls thing, right?
Yeah.
Mine is definitely the A&W that used to be at Mandai Zoo, and I can still smell and remember the taste of the waffles and my mom pouring maple syrup on it and then cutting it
wow.
up so that we could have it while we were running to the playground and back.
Is A&W as good as it was back then?
It's
like
still
now?
pretty good. Yeah, my husband loves it. So it's now at AMK Hub. It's 4 stories above your big picture.
Yeah.
Which is at, what is it? Food Fair?
I think so. I think, yes, my picture would be in Food Fair. Yes.
Yes, basically it's 4 stories below your picture. So you can go and make new memories and new pictures at A&W there.
Why
Exactly.
not? Why not? Just to chart the day. Hey, if you have, moments in your life that you just suddenly want to reminisce, you can share them with us at 88550920. Better yet, you can share them on Seal It with a Kiss. And if we like it, we'll hook you up with a prize as well. It's coming in from...
It's coming in from Peppa Pig Happy Day Interactive Play. We'll be giving you a pair of tickets to that.
Happy days ahead. Once again, 88550920.
Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place.
Wake Up and Go with Div and Joe. Obviously, the title of that song is Finally, and it's by...
Yes.
CC,
Uh-huh.
Joe?
DD, EEFF.
No. So the title of this artist is CE space CE. So how do you pronounce that, Joe?
CC.
Okay, and then PENISTON.
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 You guys said it, not me. Hey,
Okay.
coming up in just a bit, we got Seal It with a Kiss. And we're asking you to celebrate everything, but you guys do your thing.
Of course.
And we've got a great prize up for grabs.
It's a pair of tickets to Peppa Pig Happy Day Interactive Play. So if you're looking for more places, to explore in Singapore before you can trust to the VTLs, then do call in and just dedicate something to someone, and we'll be happy to give you this little outdoor experience. Okay, stop laughing. Enough.
I love how Joe delivered that amidst all the awkwardness.
I did. I have no shame. I immediately moved from one point to another with no memory of the past.
Exactly. 88550920.
My favorite station. Turn it up loud. All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Wake Up and Go with Div and Joe. And hey, for those of you who have misophonia, fair warning ahead, okay? Because this talk set might trigger you. So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. We're going to break this down. Every morning, Joe does this thing that drives me crazy. Okay, she chews into the microphone. Now, I just give you a picture of the studio. There's a lot of space in the studio.
Yes.
Okay, and the microphone is a single point in this three-dimensional space. But somehow, Joe will find this point just beside the microphone to chew. Like this, and it feels like she's chewing in my brain.
Dib, sometimes I feel that I'm talking right into your brain and that annoys you as well. So what is the difference? Chewing, breathing,
It's quite a big difference because one, I'm paid for.
This is not in your contract. Listening to chewing in your brain, I see.
Exactly. So here's the thing, right? If you have a funny, quirky pet peeve, right, and you would like to share it, we'd love to hear from you as well at 88550920. Anybody here got any strange pet peeves?
Where do we begin?
No, you can start now.
Okay. Right here. All right, next to the mic. That's right. It's just strange pet peeves. I mean, to be honest, because I have that thing, right, where I don't like to touch certain like rough surfaces, like certain types of tissue, certain brands of tissue with my fingernails. So I don't actually like to hear the sound of people doing that when they're scratching against pieces of paper or even...
Okay, weaponizing in 3, 2... Hey, once again, 88550920. If you've got a strange pet peeve, send them our way. We're going to hear from the producers in just a bit as well. Check it out.
All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. It's time for...
Seal it with a kiss.
And we're waking up with Jinwei this morning. Hi, Jinwei.
Hello, morning.
Hi, morning. What are you calling in for?
I'm calling in to have a shout out for my mum and my wife.
Oh, that's very sweet. Double trouble. And what are you celebrating today?
Nothing special. It's just to commemorate them because of they are the frontliners.
Oh, I see. And they are special enough by themselves, right? You don't need a special occasion.
Yes, because this is just like almost every day.
Yeah.
Every day is a tough day for them.
Jinwei, can I ask what your mom and what your wife does?
My wife is a frontliner in the police force, and my mum is a clinic manager, which deals with a lot of COVID patients.
Wow, that's amazing. Hey, hats off to the both of them, for doing their jobs and keeping us all safe in their own ways, right? Jinwei,
Yes.
we want to ask if there's something you want to say to your mom and your wife, but take your time.
I really wish that they are being safe to protect our country, and I just want to say that I love both of them as much as anything else in the world.
Oh, that's so beautiful. What a great way to start the day. And because it's Seal It With a Kiss as well, you get to choose a song for both of them. What's it going to be?
It will be by Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are.
Oh,
Nice.
yay.
We got that for you.
And of course, we want to give you a pair of tickets to Peppa Pig Happy Day Interactive Play as well. Congratulations. Do you have any kids?
Oh my God, really?
Yes.
Are you a fan?
No, but my child is a fan of them.
Wonderful.
awesome.
Wonderful. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. So because it's Sealed with a Kiss as well, you have to give both your mom and now your wife and kid a big fat kiss on national radio. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. We love it.
What's up? I'm Beyonce.
Hey, it's Katy Perry.
Hey, this is your girl Lady Gaga, and you're listening to
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Top of the morning. So I've recently been diagnosed with misophonia.
When were you diagnosed with this?
About 5 minutes ago. And I'll tell you more about it in What the Fact as well. But we're still going to find out what are some of the pet peeves that our producers have on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Keep it locked in.
All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. Hope you're enjoying a Tuesday so far. Let's ruin it. With pet peeves. Okay,
Yes.
We've been talking about pet peeves actually off air for the last, I think, 20 minutes non-stop, right? Apparently we have quite a few. So let's start with the producers. Okay, what do you have as a pet peeve, Celeste?
I hate it when I open a door for someone or press the lift door for someone and they walk out and they don't say thank you. It really annoys me. Like, it'll make me have a bad day for the whole day.
But I feel that
it'll ruin
you
my
probably-
day.
I feel like you probably have a bad day all the time because I see that happen constantly.
Yeah.
Wait, with Celeste?
No, not with Celeste. It's in when you hold the door open for somebody or when
Yeah.
you press the lift. I mean, I think it's just the culture.
Really?
around
Especially
this.
if there are guys and I literally hold the door for them and they just ignore it, I will get so upset. Like,
wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it just me? I don't know.
No, I don't know. I think
it's just a courtesy thing, right?
It's also a generational thing, I think, where some people just don't like to make conversation with other people. You know, they think it's weird. Like,
it wouldn't hurt to say thank you.
No, definitely.
Yeah, of course. But I've never noticed it. I mean, I've seen you open the doors before.
I'll just get angry on my own.
Right. Next time I will deliberately not say anything and then just gauge your reaction and see what happens.
Well.
We'll see. I'll report back as fans. Okay, Irene, what about you?
I think I get slightly annoyed when #people, #use, #2, #many, hashtags. Yeah, on Instagram.
Burn it. We're obviously not very subtle about this. So,
and it's kind of passé, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so that kind of annoys you. Earlier on, Joe and I were talking about our pet peeves as well. So I have misophonia. I've just been diagnosed with it, right? I get annoyed by unnecessary sounds or weird sounds, right? They drive me crazy. And Joe?
Right. I hate it, right? When you are supposed to meet somebody at a certain time.
Yeah.
And 5 minutes or 10 minutes before the time,
right,
they message you to go, are you on your way?
So this one is kanchong spider lah.
It is kind of kanchong spider, but I feel it also kind of like it's like pagro-ness. It's like,
right,
I know you're going to be late, so like, are you on your way yet? And it's like, hey, don't put that on me. I'm on time. And like, it drives me mad. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Yeah. Kiss fans, if you've got any pet peeves at all, let us know. Coming up in just a bit as well, we got What the Fact, and we'll be talking about misophonia.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. It's time for
What the fact?
So we were talking about pet peeves this morning, and then I found out that I have, a distinct reaction when sounds are made, right? Like unnecessary sounds or everyday sounds like mouth breathing or chewing or things like that.
Yes, I'm just being very cautious with my voice right now, so I don't.
Yes. We also found out that it's a lot of it comes from Joe.
It's true.
In the morning,
I have to apologize. I have been like chewing into the microphone. Then when I have sinus issues, I kind of like blow my nose close to the microphone. So sorry, Davian.
No, it's okay. But I actually had to go and look it up, right, as to why I almost feel like I get a physical reaction to it, and it's characterized as misophonia, and it is actually a genuine brain abnormally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I just feel better knowing that it's you and not me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So apparently there's a part of the brain in your prefrontal lobe that kind of suppresses annoying sounds.
Right.
Right? But for people with misophonia, it actually causes a physical reaction akin to hate.
Oh, wow.
It can be an extreme physical reaction, and you can actually get things like stomach aches, you can feel tense, you can feel like you want to run away. So it actually triggers your fight or flight response.
But it says here on Google that in some cases it also causes arousal.
You want to define arousal, Celeste?
Physical arousal.
I think you can be angry aroused.
I would prefer anger.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. And Thursday is going to be quite exciting, Joe.
It's going to be even more exciting for you now because the Little Red Riding Hood costume you ordered is out of stock.
We're talking about our virtual Halloween party. It's happening this Thursday, 8 p.m. on Facebook Live. And we will all assign costumes. Well, not assign. We got to choose, right?
Yes, and you chose Little Red Riding Hood.
I chose too late, so I wanted Little Red Riding Hood.
Okay.
Because what's scarier than me dressed as Little Red Riding Hood?
I have to say that's terrifying.
Yeah, it is. and they were out of stock.
Oh, no!
Yeah. So they actually assigned me a costume. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll pick it up today.
Oh,
right?
wow. Very exciting. Yes. I'm going to be dressed as a Street Fighter character, but basically all our DJs will be dressed up in costumes and competing in two different teams. Div and I are at opposite ends of this spectrum, so we'll be challenging each other, and we've got over $12,000 worth of prizes to give away.
Yes, that's what you really want to stay put for. $12,000 worth of attractive prizes. And on top of that, if you share with us some of your own Halloween stories from yesteryears, we're going to hook you up with even more prizes. You could win dining vouchers from Escape Restaurant, festive vouchers from One Fair Hotel, and skincare products from Kiehl's worth $550.
Wow, and all you have to do is WhatsApp Halloween and your Halloween story to 88550-920.
Hey, speaking of One Fair Hotel, right, we've got some staycations to give away as well, and they want to bring you to the pinnacle of luxury with their 5 distinctive villas located at the top floor.
And of course, their sky villas are available in 1 or 2 bedroom configurations with generous proportions, contemporary decor, and chic furnishings.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. You can find out a bit more from their website as well. Wait, which Street Fighter character are you coming as?
I don't want to say yet.
Akuma.
Maybe.
I feel like you'd be Akuma.
I feel like it would be Rilakuma.
Wait, Chris is here. Chris, how old is he again? 19.
19, yeah.
Do you even know what Street Fighter is?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Which character do you think Joe is going to show up as?
I do agree, Akuma.
Rilakuma, guys. Rilakuma is different.
Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place.
Wake Up and Go with Div and Joe. And, it's do you guys feel this end of the year vibe already starting?
I do, because they've already put up the Christmas decorations in Orchard Road. They're not lit up yet, but they're there.
So that's usually the cue.
Yeah.
I guess when we feel like it's coming to the end of the year, right? But it's been such a strange work year. That's why I wanted to ask the question. Do you still feel like it's the end of the year, or do you feel like, we're in purgatory?
I think we're in purgatory. I think this is purgatory.
This is actually purgatory.
Yeah, we're right here. It's purgatory.
Yeah.
It's with you. It's wherever you guys are.
Because it's weird, right? Like, even last year, as we approached the end of the year, the festive season, it didn't really feel so much like the festive season, right?
Why, you look at us and you don't feel festive? What are you getting at?
Besides the obvious.
So as in, like, even last year when you were going through the holiday season, you didn't feel like you were on holiday.
Of course, because, you didn't have the option to travel out last year.
Right.
But
Now
this
you
year,
do.
you kind of do. So I'm wondering if it feels more festive this year as we're approaching the end of the year.
I don't know, because, there was a piece of news recently, right,
Yeah.
where Germany has put Singapore on its list of countries of high alert.
That's right.
So I think some people are affected, but they've booked their Germany trips, and they're like, okay, my kids are unvaccinated, so they have to kind of like stay at home in Germany for 10 days. Do I still want to go on this holiday?
Yeah.
It's a bit still pretty uncertain, I would say.
Irene, how would you have felt if you found that out? If you had booked a trip with Jen, to Germany, and you got this piece of news?
I think I might cancel. I'm not sure, because I feel like you have to be quarantined for 5 days. That's
5 days.
a lot, and I can't leave her alone in the hotel, right?
Why
so
not?
it's definitely
Who just went for a staycation with a husband without her daughter and dog?
The problem is, can your daughter leave you alone?
That's true. But hey, whatever it is, I think we'll hold our head up high, and we'll see what happens, because already so much has occurred, right?
Yeah.
All these wonderful announcements about vaccinated travel lanes. So here's hope, and fingers crossed there'll be more countries open, and we'll have more options to travel to in time to come.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe
I love it. Can't get enough. It's my favorite show.
on Kiss 92.
Hey, coming up in just a bit, we're going to talk about a website that's been created listing over 100 places to get ice cream in Singapore.
Oh, wow. That
Genius.
is exactly up my alley. Yeah. And of course, we'll also be giving out prizes at some point from organic hair regrowth solutions worth over $240.
So you stay put to find out how. Keep it locked in to Kiss 92.
All the great songs in one place.
Can we roll that, please?
Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe, and we've got something quite interesting to talk about. We're all quite excited about this one, right? And it's an ice cream website that kind of charts over 100 different ice cream outlets in Singapore.
I love it. And of course, it was set up by none other than the son of our PM himself. All right, so our PM, of course, is Mr. Lee Hsien Loong and Mr. Lee Hong Yi, his son, right?
Actually, I'm a big fan of Lee Hong Yi,
Oh, yeah?
From the time that he and his team developed parking.sg,
right.
I was already a huge fan. I was like, this is such a brilliant, simple idea that can be used every single day.
And now that he's developed icecreammap.sg, how do you feel about him?
I feel like he's definitely a bona fide genius, because this is not even part of his job. By the way, if you don't know, he is the Director of Open Government Products at Singapore's Government Technology Agency, GovTech.
Right.
Right, but this is actually just a fun side project
Right.
Showing off much?
Oh, yeah, definitely showing off his love for ice cream.
I
because
know.
I am just looking at this map, right, on this website. It really spans the entire island except for maybe like Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve. No ice cream outlets there for some reason. Don't know why. But otherwise, I mean, he's even like grouped all of these ice cream places into categories. Like those he feels are the top of the top.
Right.
He's classified as creme de la creme.
Oh.
Then he's got double cream, solid all around. Sweet cream, good for every day. And even like the really kind of niche, kind of like specialized places called creme fraiche. Wow, sophisticated.
Very sophisticated. And if you're curious as to which ice cream parlors made it into the creme de la creme category, Monarchs and Milkweed did. Also, both outlets of Birds of Paradise, which is great. Have you tried it?
Yeah. No, I have not.
Even the waffle is good.
Yeah, every time you
Waffle cone.
pass by the shop, there's always that smell.
Yeah.
It's so distinct, right?
Yeah.
Where's
I
the
love
shop?
it.
Where is it?
There's one at Jewel.
Yes.
There's
Okay.
another at Katong.
Katong.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Thanks. So it's not at Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve. I'm just curious, I feel left out for them.
If
That's
you
a-
refer to this map,
It's a different kind of smell, Joe.
it's icecreammap.sg in case you want to find out, right?
Right.
So, by the way, we've got a great prize to give away, and we thought that we would kind of inspire Lee Hong Yi to create more maps of things, right? So, we thought we would suggest other things that should be made into maps.
Absolutely. So for me, I'm a dog owner. I brought my dog on a staycation recently, and I was like, where are all the places that I can take my dog to eat? Because strangely enough, at the hotel itself, we were not allowed to go into most of the eateries. I was like, fun staycation for my dog. Like, it's more like SHN for her. I felt really bad.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's quite useful.
Yeah, I want a map of that, like categorized into like places that are friendly for dogs, places that are friendly for cats, places that don't discriminate, things like that. Because I just feel I want to
Places
know.
that don't discriminate.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys want maps of?
I definitely think and Lee Hong Yi, if you're listening, right, hit me up, man. We can split this 50-50. It's quite a good idea, okay? So the idea is I want a ranking system of clean toilets. Not just in Singapore, but this could be a global idea as well, right? So every time you open the map, in case you have a tummy ache, you know where the cleanest toilet is. And it can be based on user reviews. And to incentivize the restaurant owners as well, right? They should be able to put ads up in their toilet.
Right.
And then I would pay like 10 cents to go to a clean toilet in the vicinity.
But if you put the ad up in the toilet and you're already in the toilet, then what's the point? You're like preaching to the converted, right?
I mean, they're using their space, right, in the toilet to advertise.
Oh, right. It's in ads of other things like icecreammap.sg, like sort of like feed into each other.
Exactly.
Very good.
Yeah. So Lee Hong Yi, I'm free. You can just email my SPH email or can find me on Instagrams. Hey, Kiss fans, here's the thing. Let us know if you have an interesting idea that could be made into a map like this. Hit us up at 88550920 and we've got a great prize up for grabs.
That's right. It's advanced hair growth treatment from Organic Hair Regrowth Solutions worth over $240. Now, they are really reputable hair and scalp care brand that uses premium organic hair products to help protect and strengthen your hair.
Once again, the number is 88550920. What should be made into a map? Right? Yeah.
Wake up and go. With Div and Joe. All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Lee Hong Yi, the genius, created icecreammap.sg and it lists over 100 places to go for ice cream. So we're asking you, Kiss fans, what would you like a map of?
I want a map that will help me locate all the beautiful Chris's in the world. Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pine.
I think our intern Chris is feeling very uncomfortable right now.
Hey.
What about you, Irene?
I want a map of all the toast boxes in Singapore.
I think you can go to the Toastbox website. Hey, WhatsApp us at 88550920 and we'll hook you up with this.
That's right. It's advanced hair growth treatment from Organic Hair Regrowth Solutions worth over $240.
WhatsApp us soon.
Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place.
Wake up and go with Dev and Joe. So earlier on, we were talking about, a new website put up by Lee Hong Yi.
Yeah.
And it basically charts over 100 different ice cream parlors in Singapore. And it also ranks them by how good they are.
Exactly. It even categorizes them, according to like what they serve. Is it more niche ice cream? Is it more classic flavors? And we were talking about what other maps would be handy in our Singaporean lives.
Yeah, what would you like to have a map of? And it could, apply internationally as well. We got a few interesting suggestions. Yan Ho actually copied my idea, but also really wants a map of clean toilets so that, they know where to go.
I think this is a universal design.
I think so.
Yeah. So, there's nothing new under the sun. I wouldn't call it popping, it's kind of evolution. I don't know.
Yeah.
But basically, Sharon's got a great one as well. She talked about bubble tea shops ranked by the chewiness of their pearls. Wow.
That's
nice.
quite good. Yeah. But you know what? Give your suggestions to us at 88550920. The more helpful and more creative it is, the more likely you are to walk away with this prize.
That's right. It's advanced hair growth treatment from Organic Hair Regrowth Solutions worth over $240. This is a 60-minute fully customizable treatment that's adjusted to your personal needs.
Keep them coming in. Once again, it's 88550920.
Wake up and go.
Let's go.
They play the best music.
With Div and Joe on Kiss 92.
Top of the morning, wake up and go with Div and Joe, and we've got a great prize up for grabs. Organic hair regrowth solutions worth over $240.
Wow.
If you can tell us what you would like to see in a map.
That's right. So recently there was this website called icecreammaps.sg showing us the best ice cream outlets to go to. And we were talking about what else do we want to see. Do we want to see a clean toilet map?
Yeah.
Do we want like a mad maps, showing us where all the bad drivers are driving like it's past the apocalypse? What do we want?
Give us your most creative answers at 88550920.
Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. It's time for...
Scroll on the bowl.
What have we found on the internet today, Joe?
All right. So I want to start this story off with a bit of a saying, right, Divian?
Uh-huh.
When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. But when life gives you melons, you make the news. Because today... That's pretty good.
I love
Come
it.
on.
It's
All right. So there was a story about a community garden in Sembawang, right? So we've got all these community gardens around Singapore. And we think, okay, it's fun, for some people to just kind of exercise, flex that green thumb a bit. But these community garden volunteers, they came up with these growths of winter melons that tallied up to 18 kilograms.
All together? Or
No,
are
like
we
a single 18-kilogram winter melon.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, right? I feel like if this was in some American state, it would have won the county fair. Right?
With no shortage of innuendos, no less. But hey, that's quite impressive.
Yeah, and the vegetables they've been growing there have been really quite massive as well. They've got all kinds of different produce that they're growing, so really kudos to them.
Yeah, I usually feel like this kind of news is familiar in Japan. Like you have huge fruits or square-shaped watermelons or something
Yeah,
weird.
or avozillas. Have y'all heard of avozillas before?
What?
It's
an
a thing.
avozilla?
It's an avocado that's literally the size of your head.
No way.
Yeah, you go check it out, avozilla.
That's cancer.
Hey, that's a lot of guacamole toast.
That's true. Wow, that's quite interesting. Okay, we're going to look up avozillas in just a bit, and I think if we find a good picture, we'll share it on Kiss 92 as well, okay? But hey, kudos to all you giant melon harvesters.
My favorite station.
Turn it up loud.
All the great songs in one place. Kiss 92.
Top of the morning, it's, Div and Joe keeping you company on Kiss 92, and we have quite an interesting subject here. So we were talking about, Lee Hongyi, who... with his team was responsible for parking.sg.
Yeah.
And now on the side has created a map of ice cream parlors in Singapore, and he's categorized and kind of ranked them as well.
What can I say? He's truly the savior of mankind. Thank you so much, Lee Hongyi, for all your contributions.
Yeah, so we thought we would, kind of harvest some more contributions from our Kiss fans, creative things that should be put into a map.
Yeah, so we've got some interesting and really practical suggestions. Jamil says he would really appreciate a map of all the halal food. I think that is a really good idea.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, there is one existing out there. It's the Berita Harian Halal Food Map, where you can kind of check out whatever the closest halal eateries are nearest to you. So we hope you find that useful.
Ask and you shall receive. Maybe not for Gurmit though, because he asked, well, Is there a map for dustbins? Where did they all go?
I don't know. but that's a good question because sometimes I find I'm walking around, right? I'm looking for a dustbin. I can't find one. But I have to say that in Singapore, they're a lot more prevalent than in places like Europe. So if somebody could compile a map of the dustbins in like places like France, I would appreciate that.
I can't confirm this, but I think sometimes there aren't so many dustbins in public areas or like, for example, MRT stations because of a security issue. They don't want people to put things in the dustbin.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. But okay, I mean, we can confirm that later. But this one from Ginny says, hey, we should have a map of all the durian trees located in Singapore so that I can go and pick up durians during the season. Actually, we researched this, right, Ginny? So apparently you can be fined up to $5,000 if you're caught plucking or even picking up fruit on public land. And further to that, if you pick up or pluck fruit from, national parks or nature reserves, you could face a fine of up to $50,000, a jail term of 6 months, or both.
That is really fascinating. I feel like there's a great case of entrapment there. I feel if I really want to sabo somebody, right, I bring my own durian.
Yeah.
I'll just put it in botanic gardens and I'll hide behind a tree to see whether Divian picks it up.
Well, I don't know about durians, but rambutans.
Oh.
Ooh, I don't know. How good is that rambutan?
Is it worth $50,000?
Anyway, Sharon, I think we love your answer the most. Sharon said that she wants a map of all the bubble tea shops in Singapore ranked by the chewiness of their pearls.
Oh, yum.
Who can get enough bubble tea, right? We agree with you, and we're hooking you up with this.
It's an advanced hair growth treatment from Organic Hair Regrowth Solutions worth over $240. Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Yeah.
No botak rambutans around.
Wake up and go
They keep it fun in the morning.
with Div and Joe on Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. It's time for...
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to the people.
The Kiss of Life.
Oh, we love this segment. It always puts a smile on our face. And today, we've got somebody that's been nominated by his friend Lisan. We're talking to Samuel. Hi, Samuel.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Hi. You're such a ball of energy.
I just finished my housekeeping.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I'm at a nursing home now.
Yes, that's right. I was just going to ask you as well. So Lisa nominated you because you work at a nursing home and apparently you made a career switch to do this job, right?
Right. After many years in the F&B industry, so the COVID struck us very badly.
Wow.
So, and then from there, I start to think and see, should I move on to something else? And then I went to take on this healthcare training. And then this year, March, I quit F&B and I moved.
That's very brave of you, man. Really, really well done.
Yeah, because I think a lot of us would agree this is really not an easy profession that you are taking part in. I mean, of course, you have to take care of all the residents. And Singapore's an aging population, right? And, you have to take care of all these different conditions. So what's it been like for you?
Wow, the first few days at the nursing home is like a roller coaster, right? Because it's totally, although we're like looking after so-called customer, right? The residents, But everybody has different behavior, mood. So you really got to adapt to them and then understand them and move. If not, it's very challenging.
Wow, that's amazing, man. Thank you for sharing that journey with us. And you know what? You're on Kiss of Life, so we actually want to give you a bit of a hamper. It's from SG Together and Kiss 92. It's got a whole bunch of snacks and things that you can just use, when you're resting as well. So congratulations. Thank you so much for doing what you do, Samuel, and giving us all the Kiss of Life.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe. All the hits on Kiss 92.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe, and thanks so much for keeping us company, Kiss fans. Hey, we were talking about, pet peeves.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like it's always an evergreen thing to talk about because our pet peeves constantly get updated as we grow.
It is true. I always have new ones.
Right? And so let's say quite an interesting one.
Yeah, so aside from people not holding the doors for me.
Yes, hold door.
Or thanking me when I hold the door. The other one is when people make small talk and chat me up and ask me, oh, what's going on? How's life?
Yeah.
And then when I start talking and then they start scrolling through their phones, obviously not paying attention. And I'm like, oh, now
how's it going,
awkward.
Shamani?
Well, I didn't say anything.
We're so subtle on this show. But yeah, okay, I guess that can be a bit frustrating.
It is, because it's very awkward. Like, I'll finish my sentence and then I'm like, okay, I guess I'll excuse myself now. Bye.
Wow. It's so weird because like I have a peeve that's not a pet peeve. I would
Right.
say it's like a distant kind of like acquaintance peeve, right?
Yes.
Like when I go like, how are you? And I genuinely want to hear about you for about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But if you go on for any more than 5 minutes, I'm like, why did I even ask? So I
Right.
feel that me and Celeste would be at a standoff.
I see.
Right.
I
Okay.
see.
So 4 minute 59 seconds
That's
will be
okay.
okay.
That
All
is
right.
fine.
Okay. Cool.
I'll buy both of you a stopwatch. Irene, any more pet peeves up your sleeve?
I think, when I'm in the middle of a Netflix show, I kind of dislike it when somebody, comes in and then they don't really understand the plot and
Yeah.
they go like, hey, what happened now? Why are they together now? So what did I miss? I'm like, dude, I'm trying to watch the show. Like, just leave me alone. You can rewind,
I somehow feel you are talking about yourself.
And that you're using this as therapy.
It's true, right? You do
I
that.
am very guilty of this. And then I didn't realize it until one day somebody did it to me and I realized how annoying it is.
Oh no!
So I'm also quite guilty of this.
Well, that's quite a valid one. I actually just found out another pet peeve that I have. And it's the poll that people put on their Instagram stories.
Right.
Because I get so used to holding the phone on with my right hand, and then I skip to the next story with my thumb. But I
Right.
do it at such a rapid speed, right, that I don't read some of the stories.
Okay.
And I end up hitting no on the poll of some other people's story. First of all, I didn't mean to interact with you. Second of all, I'm sorry, now I sound like an ass for the poll as to whether cats should be allowed to HDBs or not.
And you said no.
I said no. But you see, I didn't mean to, I was just skipping past.
Would you not go back and text the person to say it was a mistake?
Oh, I can't be bothered, no. Never mind who needs cats in HDBs. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, 6 to 10 in the morning.
I don't know this guy.
Ciao.
Yeah, you got that.
KISS. I love it.
Let me feel your love. Yeah.
Wake up and go with Div and Joe on Kiss 92.